Waiting.
Three hours ago.
There we go.
It was like,
Waiting.
you guys started.
Because
Alright.
you need the D&D fix. Perfect.
We good? There we go. Look at all the lovely people we can see now. How
Look
awesome
at
is
all
this? Look how much
Yeah.
better these cameras are, guys!
Look at
Look at these cameras!
Look at all this setup!
Look at the smooth movement we have now. Holy crap.
Tome,
Isn't
as
this
being the first
fantastic?
person in here, what do you think of our new setups? The
We
new
love you,
layout?
Yes. What do you think about every single person's setups?
Yeah,
Look
tell
at this
us.
battle cam.
I know.
That's
Battle
way-
cam.
I like how
That's
Denny's pointing at
great.
Roju on our
Looks good
screen.
so far.
Hey.
Denny's pointing at Roju for the battle cam on my screen.
Clearly, this is the only camera you need to look at, like right here.
No,
yeah.
there's no camera that
pointing at
way. What are you
orbs.
talking about?
You're pointing an orb.
Yeah,
Did
no,
you? Wait,
Yeah.
here.
We're
for
all
me,
over the joint.
in OBS, it looks like it's over here,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
But I'm pretty sure it's the opposite direction in reality, right?
Yeah, well, for
It's-
me, I'm in
there's
the
stuff
top right.
everywhere. Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
how much
yeah.
is that?
Because it's the
But-
Brady Bunch.
Let's just say the item I'm prepared in community challenge has been 40% redeemed already.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Actually,
What?
that's a
I can't help redeem.
that's a good point. So just letting you guys know. In fact, wait, I can't see it. Wait, is it even live? I was just gonna say some of us have an inspiration point reward in our channel point redemptions.
Yes.
Just as a heads up.
As a community goal.
Yeah, community goal is should be there. If it's not there, let me know because mine should be.
How much
Tome
did you guys
says
set it for?
the community challenge is
10K.
only active here and for Roju.
Right?
There
Why
we
is
go. Stop.
mine?
You have to press
Oh, there we
stop.
go. Press
You
start.
have to
You
press
know,
start.
there you go. Press the big blue button that
No,
says
press the
start.
Wait,
There we
wait,
go.
wait.
Start to
How
start
many?
thing.
Start.
10K.
How many
10K.
points is it, guys? How many
Good
points is
attempts
it?
already turning.
I put,
Price it yourself.
we've put
You decide what you
10,000.
think. But it's supposed to be you can only redeem gain inspiration once per session. So whatever you think you can get in
Go-
one
Well,
session.
community challenges can only
Yeah.
be redeemed once anyway. So
Yeah.
once it's full, it's done.
There you go. Mine's already 40% as well. 60%.
Yeah, Tom just wrote waiting for Cuddly and Orb to start theirs.
Ah!
I don't have one.
We probably should
Oh,
explain, like,
you
what
wanna
the
tell
inspiration
Tome
is.
that you're not doing what she's telling you to do? Are you sure?
Oh, look,
dear.
That way,
Time was
I don't
full
know,
on like
man.
messaging me. Saying, you gotta do it. And I'm like,
you're gonna be in
Do
trouble.
it. Do
You know
it.
what?
I feel like
Yep, we're
10,000
halfway.
is too low, but heck, it's fine.
Hacker heck.
yeah,
Heck and
10K
heck.
is gonna be
Heck and
too
heck.
low for me. I'll have to boost mine
10K
too.
is not going to be too low for Gerald.
Hey, Monkey Wang, how you going, buddy?
I
I
Welcome
put
on
this
in.
item at
Only one
10K
Good return,
because I
hello.
wasn't
10 people
sure
to
if
contribute
it would
2,000.
be redeemable in one session.
Oh, they moved
Probably.
everything.
Yeah,
Viewer
they've moved
rewards.
everything. They have. Yeah.
Start it. There you go. There you go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Also, we
did the
have
thing.
brand new. I don't know how good you can see them, Tome, but here are the
Mm.
minis and our new battle map. We're doing it physical to all the viewers. We're now using a physical battle map
Mhm.
because
Yes.
Very
it's
exciting.
to take some effort off my poor laptop and because it's easier for me to just move things by hand than having to click around on a screen and roll 20 for me on my setup is fidgety as it is and a bit laggy.
Look, as someone
see,
else
the
who
short
uses
one
a
is.
laptop, I completely understand and sympathize with
So
your
this is gonna
situation.
be a lot easier.
And it's so nice.
Is
It's much
very
better to use a
nice.
physical map. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
I've done it. I've done it.
I did it too.
Yay!
Yay!
Bravo.
Excellent.
Good job, everyone. I
I
feel like
did
we've
a
done really
thing.
well.
Did a thing.
I feel like we've
It's always good
done
when we do a
did it.
thing.
I'm proud of you all.
fantastic. I'm not, but
Wow.
What
I
a wizard.
I
Wow.
was gonna
Party
say I
infighting
was trying to
already.
be.
Wow, Nana.
Wow.
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 Man is not
Wow.
impressed with nuts, okay?
Oh,
Man has seen a lot of shit, so you have the bar is set already.
I mean, I love Nana's mini. Hold on, let me just. This one looked.
Let me
It just
see it.
felt perfect.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It
I
even
yeah.
love it.
It's so
that-
good.
that's very cute.
It's got
I
like
like
a
the
cup
little
of
apron.
coffee. It's just, it
I-
just,
that
it was
feels
perfect.
right. That feels right.
I am so
Also, I
glad.
don't know if it's visible, but it had a coif and a great axe. I mean,
I love
how...
it. It's
That's
it.
Das Goose right there.
Yeah, that is
absolutely.
That
Das
is
Goose right there.
honestly, that's
I
him.
was struggling with getting
And
his design
here's
right.
one.
He had
It
it
had
right
an
there.
actual book and wizarding hat.
Oh
Yay!
my god,
All
yes, that
right.
is Gerald all over.
Yes, that
I
is.
love
The
it.
focus isn't great,
Perfect.
but you get the point.
We love it. I
Yeah.
won't know where any of you guys are, except for maybe.
I will
Maybe
be
Gerald, I
painting.
can see the
I
hat.
will be painting the bases different colors in the
Ooh.
for the future.
Oh, thank
Love
you.
it. I love that
Yeah, that'll
for
be a good
us.
idea.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Reminder to myself is that I don't know when the channel point will be. Oh, I can see it. Just
It'll
kidding.
tell ya.
It shows itself up on chat, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Wow.
Funny
I
how
got
that
like a
works.
big pulsating message from Streamlabs saying you're
Pulsating?
5k out of 10k. Yeah, it's pulsating. Yeah,
I made mine
Absolutely.
20.
Throbbing, would you say?
I
Throbbing.
made mine
Undulating.
because I like to struggle. I guess is my thought on that.
all right.
I want to instead of doing a big monologue recap, why don't we have an open forum? What do we
Uh-oh.
remember? What happened? What's happened? And then when we've reached the point where we ended, I will take over.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh,
Well, we got up
Uh,
the ship.
we got off the
yes.
ship. That
We got off
that
the
was
ship.
yes,
Good
that was
start.
the start.
Excellent
That is
start.
true, yes.
We got off the ship, walked into a town, and were chasing
Yes.
someone with
Yes.
bug mask face thing.
Yes.
Walked into
the
a
person with
tavern.
the
Very
bug
important.
mask.
The
Yeah.
tavern had very nice runes on the door. It was very soft. I liked it very much.
Then I went up to a jolly old man and pat his belly.
Ah,
You did.
You did. You
That's
did.
true.
You pat
With-
his
without,
belly.
without
Yeah.
consent.
Very true.
Non-consensual
Never go
belly
up to
pat.
jolly, happy men with big white beards and pat their bellies without consent, chat. All right, please. It's no matter how
I've
much
been
they
with
resemble
these idiots
Santa.
for weeks now. Weeks.
No, you love it.
Yeah, I love it.
And we were, I believe we were then asked to deliver some supplies to a neighbouring town. That the person we were looking for went in that direction. So
Yeah, it was more of a while you're headed that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Could you
Could you
also?
also do
Also
this?
take care of this.
something kind of happened to the driver of that.
The driver
and
didn't make it.
No, we
Definitely
were.
didn't make it.
was
He
No,
was
okay.
slaughtered
we-
by some skeletons.
He'll
that
be
burst
fine.
out of the ice.
He's in recovery.
and
Everything's fine.
Wait, hang on, Nana. By recovery, you mean in the arms of the angels, right? You know, like yeah.
He's like he's in line for reincarnation. Is
He's
that what?
Yeah.
probably in line for reincarnation somewhere.
Totally
Silver
not.
lining.
He
A
would be
frozen
one
corpse.
with the dirt if there was any dirt. There's
Yeah,
just
just
snow and
ice.
ice. He has been mummified in the snow.
Mm.
I'm sure that's really nice for him.
As a
No,
testament
but
to our
honestly,
squad's failure.
Rudy did give burial rights.
Rudy
That's
did.
true.
Rudy did. We made sure that he's not going to come back as an angry zombie or skeleton, but he might come back as a friendly skeleton. You never know. You know, they're
Well,
my
I'm up
big
for
green
either
style.
one.
Mm.
It
Now,
wouldn't
I
be-
remember-
It wouldn't be the first campaign where I have friendly skeletons.
Now, I remember very clearly what happened next. We had to chastise a very over-enthusiastic Arthur Orb to not wear things that he picks up off the ground
And
without
not put it
checking
on other
whether they're
people's
cursed.
heads without checking.
And then
Again, with the
Gerald did it, and he's been
non-consensual-
weird.
It's been weird. Nana, I hate to break it
Has he
to
been
you.
any more
but he's
weird
always
than
weird.
normal, though? That's the real question.
Mhm.
then I remember Nana turning into a horse? Question mark?
Nana did
Yeah,
turn
Nana
into
did.
a
white
horse.
horse.
I do that all the time.
Big
That's not
horse.
important.
And then I
You're
saw
an
Goose like twice the size, even 3 times the size.
Big goose.
And we pulled the sled in, and then we were like, oh, we just fought ice monsters. Let's fight fire monsters, because what could be better?
But they
the
set
next
the
village was
village on
being attacked
fire.
by
Hmm.
some sort of demonic, fiery fiends of some sort,
Mhm.
and we
Arthur
Yeah.
Orblet nearly perished.
That's true. Mm.
Yeah, I thought we
And,
got
Oh,
hurt.
that's right.
Saved by some
But
very
we pulled
magic
through.
hands.
Yes, a very magical hands.
Gave him the magical
please-
bad touch.
We'll look.
And
Then after saving the village from the dire sprites,
yeah, we
we
found
helped
out
them
that their
set up with
guardian.
the. Well, we set up with the decorations. That turns out that's what we were
Oh,
delivering.
yes,
Decorations.
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. And we found out that the village's guardian hadn't been back, and they were due back for some time.
Mhm.
And so we went off to visit the dragon, who was also supposedly a protector of this village, to find out why neither of them were, particularly present for the attack. The dragon seemed kind of inept. And,
Kinda?
That puts it pretty
Kind of
kindly.
Kind
How
of.
dare you?
Rudy,
yeah.
The dragon was amazing.
and as impressed as Dusk Goose was,
Oh.
and then we ended up communicating with the other person whose name I'm trying to
Tura.
remember now. Tura. that's the
Tura.
one.
That
I
was
was going to say Tora, but that's not right.
Not quite.
There's a
And-
different vowel in there.
Yes,
And
and
they
then
were
we
great.
helped Tura in getting rid of their pursuers, from what I remember.
Oh, let's not forget. Let's not forget that in the village I met the child who will soon one day I'll adopt them as a grandchild. Anyway, Carrie.
Nana, how many grandchildren have you adopted over the years? Two.
Oh,
Oh, no,
Oh.
no, that's conservative.
Oh,
That's very
I'm
reserved.
fine of
Actually
you to
shocked
bring up
you had
my
an answer for that.
backstory so early.
And very importantly, Arthur Orblet horribly lost every challenge he posed
Oh,
to
God.
Dusk Goose.
Right.
That's so important.
Dusk Goose beat him
I was
By
hoping
one-
that-
1 point.
Yeah,
I don't
every
know.
single time.
Yes, yes.
Daskos felt a little bit bad, but also not so much.
Don't even feel bad.
Did he though?
But as you all came back to the village, you had a celebratory feast because as you defeated the elemental creatures, the snow started falling.
Mm.
Snow
That's right.
that was late. It was supposed to have arrived much earlier. And finally, it came. There was a feast, there were drinking competition, there was dancing, there was an arm wrestling tournament. Gerald had a moment with Tura going through the maps. It was not as festive, it was a lot more somber of sorts, going through what might be needed to be done in the future, while most of the others were having a relaxing, rewarding moment. But as the snow fell, you all went to bed, and in the morning, the snow was falling even heavier. And as per recommendation from the people in the village, you made your way back towards Troll Hat, the outpost town that you came through on the boat. And just traveling back took a surprising amount of time. The snow came down heavier and heavier. And by the time you reached Troll Hat, the snow had turned into a full-scale blizzard. Houses were creaking, people were
Damn.
barring up their windows. And you made it to the tavern, Troll Hat. You entered walking through the front door was as comfy as ever. Just as you walk through it, just all the snow melts off, your clothes are warmed and cleaned, but also several voices screaming, "Shut the door, you're letting the heat out!"
Oh, sorry.
And you've spent the last 3 weeks pretty much holed up inside.
We've been hibernating.
Yeah.
You've been hibernating.
Yeah, we've been hibernating.
Oh,
Yeah.
beauty
pretty much.
sleep.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
the
The
Yeah.
blizzard,
right?
the blizzard itself stopped maybe 4 or 5 days ago, but it's been an actual project pretty much almost unburying the town from the snow.
I can imagine
so-
like, oh my god.
Yeah. And so yesterday you were finally told that if you wanted to head back south or if you wanted to charter a boat back up north, tomorrow was the time. And you all wake up now, the morning. The day is the 4th of Surf.
The fourth
And
person.
it has been 24 days since you arrived in Troll Hat.
Oh.
First time.
Might I just interject for 2 seconds? I've had a couple of people in my chat ask, who are our characters?
We're just about to get
We're
there.
about to do that? Nice.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just making
perfect.
sure chat was aware
I
that
have
we
a
are
list.
getting there. Yep, we are getting there.
I have
Good,
a
good.
list of things.
Beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful.
We just, as you're all coming to, you're free to RP openly and reintroduce your characters. But today's the day that you're setting back out.
Alright. Well,
I've been holed up in there for way too long. It's time for adventure. What do you say?
No.
I say eat this soup.
it's too early for this noise, Dust Goose. Dust Goose, inside voice, please.
Surely, don't we need to stay another week or so, right?
No, we must go. We must adventure.
It's so cold and snowy outside, though. We
I
have to.
grab my thermos of endless hot cocoa and
Forgot about that.
I turn around to good old. Actually, no, I'm going to do the whole party, and I am going to give them
Oh,
Oh.
some cocoa.
Here we go.
Oh, heck.
Rolling for hot
Oh my
cocoa.
God.
Cocoa
Oh
What
my
is
God.
that? 26. Here we
Nana
go.
wants cocoa. Give me cocoa, please. Or
Can
me.
Rasmus have marshmallows?
So as everyone's coming to, let's take the rounds then. We have Arthur Orblet, who is currently just sitting on the bedside, pouring hot cocoa into cups. I believe Elf in Ancestry is Arthur Orblet. Trusty Longbow, leaning against the bedpost. What else can you tell us about Arthur Orblet?
Arthur Orlet is a man that tries to do everything and anything. He is not
Arthur
afraid.
Orblet is
God damn
Arthur
it
Orblet
all.
is Orb's attempt at not playing a bard but still playing a bard.
That's it. That's it. You just summed it up.
Alright. No more need to be talked about me. That's it. That's done.
That's
I'm
it.
a wannabe bard ranger.
There you go. I love that for you.
Oh.
Everyone just gets normal hot cocoa.
Arthur, I don't want to play a bard this time, Orblet.
Arthur, I swear I am not a bard. Ignore my
Definitely not a bard.
Arthur, my character sheet says ranger, I swear.
Oh, ranger, sorry.
Get out.
So how long until we start multi-classing?
Oh my
No,
God.
we've talked about this. Arthur's charisma is too low to go
It's too
into
low,
bard.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
he
yeah.
physically
That's the
cannot.
sweetest thing ever.
Can't.
I love that you
Yeah.
can't even.
Mm.
Mhm.
What's
We were
actually
all making
funny?
the joke last time that
Mm.
almost all of us could multi-class into bard except Arthur.
We should
We
make a
should.
band. I don't know. I hear Nana plays a mean bass. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come back!
Welcome to the
Oh.
most serious D&D stream ever.
This is what happens when you get Australians together. We don't take anything seriously. It's just this is how it goes. All right.
This is just what happens. It's just what happens.
Oh.
So
Just
yes.
mention that.
Alright,
I
I'll
think
let someone else.
listening.
Get
Come on,
off
Arthur.
me.
Get off! Oh,
But
wow.
as
Oh.
let's do it like this. in what order are you passing out the cups? And that person can take a moment to describe the
Okay,
character.
very first cup, which I rolled a nice little 2, goes to Rudy.
All right. Well, you know what? Rudy, reaches out. He takes the cup of cocoa. He, nods at Arthur Orblet. It's still a little too early for him to sort of like, rub the sleep out of his eyes and all that sort of jazz. To everyone out there, Rudy Magic Hands Mcgee is the party's cleric. Just average, unassuming human, average height, average looks. Just there is nothing special about him whatsoever. Except
Almost suspiciously too average. Like
Suspiciously
he's
average.
trying too hard at it.
Like he's actively trying to hide himself as much as possible, except for his hands. His hands are immaculate. It's like he has his own personal pedicure sessions nightly. The nails are perfect. The skin
pedicure.
Yeah,
Hmm?
he's a foot guy.
He's a foot. No, manicure. God damn it. Can you believe I actually rehearsed this?
His
Fuck.
fingers
Alright.
are toes. Confirmed.
His fingers are down. Agreed.
Oh my
He's got
God.
2 feet for hands. That's why they're magic hands.
Oh,
They're not
God.
actually feet.
Oh, I
Oh my
hate it.
God, no.
I hate it.
Look, except his hands, like the skin is so well looked after, you could swear that they glow. And you know what? Sometimes in the darkest of the dark, they do. They just the smidgen. But mostly he's got a very level head, and he tries to keep the party on track. Notably, cuffing Arthur Orblet behind the back of the ear, patting Dusk Goose in the back and hoping Dusk Goose doesn't pat back, and sometimes subduing the fears of Gerald. No one can guide Nana. Nana is Nana. Nana does Nana's things. But yeah, that's
Nana
Rudy.
knows what Nana wants.
Yep, that's Rudy. A totally normal, unassuming human that has magic hands.
I love that.
All right, I grab the next cup of cocoa, which is a nice little 4, and I go and put it underneath the goose's nose to get to whiff the smell of the cocoa.
Ah, thank you, Orblet. Thank you. Oh, it's so But yes, Daskus, he is a human barbarian. He comes from the quaint little town of Mulmurin, where he's a little bit of a celebrity there because he took down the great dire goose, which he now wears
I don't want to
as...
interrupt too much, but like, I have just one request for this. Could you RP this as Dusk Goose, just hauling up next to some random stranger in the tavern and telling them all about himself?
All right.
Hello, I am Dusk Goose. I have known in my hometown, etc. Please, this would make my day.
Oh yes.
Hello, my good friend. Hello. Have you met me before? Oh, you have not? You've not heard of the great star? Listen, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. I come from the quaint little town of Mulmoran. A little quaint town, but did you know I am a celebrity there? A great celebrity. The name of the woods rings on, for I defeated the great and powerful dire goose. He is no more, because I vanquished it. I destroyed it with my great axe and my mini axes as well. I used both. And now I wear it across me like a trophy. No one will be able to, everyone will be able to see me in this great feather. Oh, God. And do not forget this great coif upon my head. Look closer, yes. You see it? Isn't it beautiful? It's gorgeous. Do you want to know what it does? You want to know what it does? Well, let me tell you what it does. The mightiest of honks, I grow to massive size. The size of the great dire goose himself. I won't do it here, though. No. I will bust out the roof if I do that here. But maybe one day, you will see the great Das Goose. Thank you.
It just shoves the person into like.
Oh my God.
Bravo.
Joke.
Thank you, Danny.
You're welcome. I pulled out all of my high school theater experience.
That was amazing.
Yes. That's what we need.
with the next cup of cocoa, I rolled a 2. I goes next to Gerald and put my arm over his shoulder and softly just put the cocoa in his hands.
Oh, shaking hands, takes the cocoa and bits spilling on his tattered robes. You see, he's looking incredibly disheveled, possibly more so than usual. Gerald is a normally wide-eyed, pale-faced, like he's always just seen a ghost, and always paranoid and scared. Is general demeanor. Occasionally, he seems to bring it together, particularly when he's trying to appear wizardly. And you know he's a wizard because his hat has the word wizard across it. Just in case you didn't know that he was a wizard, it helps clear up a lot of questions up front, But Gerald sort of nervously sort of sips at the drink. He's sort of scraggly hair, a bit of it catches in his short beard. Thank you, Arthur. Please don't sneak up on me like that. You know my condition.
Oh, I do apologize for that. Just trying to comfort you, my friend.
Must we really set out today?
Yes, we do. We do.
Are you sure that the town doesn't need us anymore?
Look, if anything, we become more of a burden on them, and I know you don't want to be a burden. Let's go talk to Nana about it, shall we? I'm sure she'll agree with me. As I stand up, I look for Nana, and I cannot see Nana behind all this stuff. All I see is a wooden spoon waving in the air. That's all I see behind all this gear and stuff. And
there she is.
Back and forwards.
Like a shopping mall, I'm here to help sign over all the aisles.
So I bring Gerald with me to give the last cup of cocoa over to Nana. Here you go, Nana. Take a seat.
Oh, thank you, Orby.
Gerald parks down next to you as well.
Yes, Nana takes the cup and she very gingerly sips from it. She's sort of been going on, she's one of those early risers. I can't relate, but Nana can. She rises very early. She cooks something nice. She was actually down bothering other people in the pub to see if they'd eaten before they started drinking, which didn't go over too well with the staff, but, it is what it is. So Nana Melavora. Her name is Melavora. She's a little old gnome lady, but everyone calls her Nana because I guess she just sort of adopts grandchildren wherever she goes, probably due to her habit of feeding everyone. She's a gnome druid. She is pretty positive that her magic is just in her cooking, though. Like, she'll just make a potion, it'll magically heal something. She'll be like, that was good soup. And she very much enjoys having her spoon with her at all times, because you never know if you're gonna need to serve something. Let's be real. Am I missing anything? Can't think of anything else.
Can't think of anything.
I think that.
But as you're getting all your belongings together, a few of you are packing, some more reluctant than others. There's actually a knock on your open door, and you've been staying in a room, and it's not necessarily a big room, but it's been retrofitted like all the rooms have. There are blankets all over the floors, there's extra sleeping arrangements just for all of those who got stuck here when the blizzard came, or maybe a house actually had one of the walls torn open by the sheer force of the wind mid-blizzard, and they had to be relocated into the tavern. It was a mess.
Damn.
But so you're all staying in the same room, and it's a tight squeeze, but it's doable.
I mean,
And there's a knock on the door.
Whoa.
I'll get it. But I can't reach the doorknob, so Nana's sort of like just not.
But you
One of those,
probably
like-
just about can.
I can. It's not one of those old doorknobs. All right.
I still
can.
walk over to go help. Anyway.
I duck behind the bed.
Hello.
I just imagine you try to get under the bed, get stuck.
You
and
just see
your
the
ass
wizard
just
hat
poking
sticking out.
Amazing.
I'll go towards the door to try and help Nana open it, even though Nana can obviously open it herself.
Yeah, it's one of the because this tavern is owned by a family, and you know, one of their children. They have a few, and it's weird. It's like every time you meet a new one, and they just introduce themselves as the tavern owner's kids, and then you never see them again. It's like a new kid every time.
Wow.
I love that for them.
I
Wow.
mean, long winters, so I mean, like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, but you think you might recognize this
Rudy!
one, but it's hard to tell. And just the door opens and you see a young-ish person, late teens maybe, kind of on the short side, but looks like well built, done a lot of hard work, manual labor probably, and says, "Well, I was told you were taking off today. I'm just here to make sure you've got everything, and there was word sent from the storehouse that you could come by if you need anything extra picked up."
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, thank you for checking on us, young person.
Yeah. Also, we just want to clean the room as fast as possible.
Oh, okay.
Cleaning
Oh,
stuff.
well,
Alright.
we're getting out. We're definitely we're. She's
Th-
like
thank you.
hurriedly
I-
stuffing
I-
shit into her bag of holding.
I turn around and I go, "We're rolling out," and I'm like, "Guys, where's Gerald?"
Nobody tell him.
It's all right, Gerald. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Gerald. I then start expecting the room to find Gerald, and all I see is,
Yes.
"Time to get out, mate. Gotta get out from under there."
Gotta go, Gerald. Come on,
Oh, but surely they need us here a bit
Look,
longer.
Gerald. Gerald, you can either.
Goose,
You can-
come lift this bed, please.
Gerald, don't
you
worry. We've shoveled away all the snow. We helped rebuild as many stuff as we can. They've been very grateful. They don't need any more of our help. We may go. We seek out adventure.
Well, I suppose the sooner we get our quest done, the sooner we can head back, right?
Exactly. Would you like to ride on shoulders like Nana does? Would that make you feel better?
Is that safe for me?
Oh yeah,
Do it. You should
totally.
absolutely do it. It's very fun. He's got very solid
I-
shoulders.
Oh,
And very
I
soft.
guess I'll give it a try.
Just
Yes,
be careful
let's
of all
go.
the low doors there, Gerald.
And as you're all discussing this, there's in very, very quietly, the tiniest of whispers in Gerald's ear. There's just this little voice that says, "Well, you technically paid for the day out. I mean, you don't have to leave till noon. You should stay until like actual noon. There's no reason to leave early. You paid."
But
That's what I was
adventure.
thinking.
Nana's still busy shoving
We
shit
have
into
late
her
checkout,
bag.
don't we, guys? We've paid up until noon, right?
No, we're ready to go. Let's go. You get on
Just-
shoulders. And
Just pick him up. Let's leave.
I mean, the other thing, Gerald, is do you really want to stay in this room while they're using all the cleaning chemicals? And like, what if the fumes are a bit dangerous? Like, honestly, the ventilation's better outside, mate.
Oh, that'll get him.
Make a good point.
I thought
Well
I did.
made.
Okay, is
You
anyone
know what?
missing
Let's
anything?
step outside for a little while.
That
shall
I'm
we?
Last
pretty sure I saw a
checks.
rat in the corner, so you know, unless. So we all bundle outside. We're all got our gear. We've all double checked it. We're all.
grabbing everything.
I
Everyone
quickly
has
run
their
off to
gear.
the heads to the toilet real quickly. Just
Goose, do you have your coif?
Oh, I never leave without my coffee. It's always
Okay, okay.
I am good. I have great axe and I have mini axes. Let's go.
Well, that's all you need. Probably.
I come back.
And yeah,
Let's go to
you
the
come back just as everyone's leaving. You almost missed them.
We almost just left you. We're like, he'll catch up. It's fine.
Alright.
And as you step outside, once through the doors, again, it's just like this. It's like walking through these hand blow dryers in public restroom, except it's just warm, super heated air. It just blows all over you, and then wham! It's so cold.
I'm going to
And
miss
so
that door.
any exposed skin immediately just starts feeling like needle pricks.
Dusk gives one final stroke of the furry wall, like, I won't miss you.
I will miss that door for sure.
Remember, guys, you do have the extra cloaks and everything that we got way back in the about
Oh,
a
I
month ago.
found
So
it. Oh,
we're all
sure,
bundled
yeah.
up. We should be okay for the most part.
Dust Goose, watch my head, please.
Now I'm just thinking about the Resident Evil trailer, like going through the doorway.
Oh no!
But
By the way,
it's-
how are you carrying
it's
me?
dusk.
Is it like just like
Oh, it's
slung
like-
over the shoulder or like a
Oh no, it's
backpack?
like on your on my shoulders, basically, sitting like a little
Oh, you're
kid on my
sitting-
shoulders.
Oh, okay.
You're holding on to Duskgoose.
I'm just like holding on to his forehead like this.
Love that.
We got a
Brilliant.
limbo underneath the door frame.
So just for the record, Duskgoose, do you fold forward or do you limbo backwards?
Oh no,
I'd say
is.
regardless, I want Gerald to make an athletics
Oh.
check to hold on.
Yes.
Amazing.
All right.
Check.
Inspiration
that.
point might be used already, guys. Here we go.
He doesn't have one yet.
Oh no! Hey, there we go.
Nice.
17.
That
That's good.
That's
You-
a 17.
Managed
18
to hold
minus
on,
1.
Manage.
but you do actually hold on. And it's not so much muscle power as you're just digging your nails into your own forearms on on the other side
Like,
of Dusk's head.
Oh my
He
god.
like swings around.
But you step outside, the cold, biting winds. It's still snowing, but it's very, very calm in a matter of perspiration. The wind is still, it's harsh and it's cold. It's biting. And the snow is like tiny, tiny grains of sand hitting your face. But it's manageable with your extra scarves, with the goggles you've purchased. And as you walk through, the center of this little outpost has been cleared. But everywhere, like looking to the backside of the tavern, it's got snow almost all the way up, like covering the first floor of the building.
Ooh.
And you can see there's an actual ship that's just stuck. It's got snow halfway up the sides of it,
Damn.
and
Oh,
it just looks stuck in the
Oh.
ice and snow.
Oh no.
Nana kind of cleans her glasses because she thinks maybe it's the fogging up, like.
No, there's
Nope,
an actual
nope.
ship there, and you can see some people moving
Are
on
we
it.
going to be here all day?
Oh, well, I want to go to the warehouse, guys. I don't know about you, but I know it's warm there and cold here, so that's where I'm gonna go.
I mean, Arthur, I don't think it's warm anywhere. I
Except
think
the
you're
top.
a little mistaken on that one. Let's be a bit more realistic.
It's not too bad up here.
Just be a bit more realistic. But you head towards the storehouse. It's the 3-story building, and you open up there's a big front door. You step inside, and it's an open layout. The stories aren't like completely sealed off, and instead they are more like lofts, and you can see crates and stacks of items. But compared compared to when you first arrived in Troll Hat, it's looking kind of scarce.
Hmm.
There's a lot. There's a lot less things higher up. Everything's been sort of slowly moving down the lofts, and you can see a massive stack of just, you know, empty boxes.
Ugh, gee, I wonder why.
Hmm.
Is there anyone
Huh.
in the room at all? Or was it just
Yes, you can see. Hold on, I'm trying to find my notes. You can't see the warehouse clerk that you've met before. The ice cold person you see, even though in here it's still very much cold, but this person is wearing like a sleeveless furred vest basically that's just buttoned up in the front, but it's sleeveless, wearing some like basic leather pants.
Okay, okay. I like to walk up to him and I go,
Don't
"Howdy,
nod
how
his-
are you?"
Oh, hello. You're all back.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we're back. It looks like
Yeah.
you've been hitting the gym.
Speaking of, well, just looks at you like and looks past you, looks at for someone else, and sort of like lingers on Gerald, and just
Hello.
like locks eyes with Gerald instead, and says, "Oh, perfect. You had a package delivery. I don't know how, but it arrived." And just puts like it's like a little, just a little wooden box, and you can see a, a cork poking out, like the top, a little, like
Oh,
the top of a glass vial.
oh, for me.
Oh
Would you
well,
like me to
it's
get
been
that for you, or
it's
should I
been
put this?
like, and they
Lower me
go down,
down,
they start
Tuskers.
rummaging through, picks up what looks like a slip of paper, and says like, to the volunteers stationed in Troll Hat, here is something for your troubles.
Oh,
And it shows it, and there's a stamp, the seal for the Midnight Suns Guild of Volunteers.
Oh, isn't
oh,
that nice of
it's a care
them?
package from the Midnight Suns. I hope it's a ticket home. Opens up the.
And you open it up, and it's just a single glass vial with a
Oh.
very wispy. You can't tell if it's liquid or gas.
Ah.
I wanna
Well,
kind of
let me-
snatch it off Gerald.
J-
Can I have the box?
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I want to snatch it off him and pretty much
Excuse
open
me.
it straight away. And
You just drink it.
yep,
Well, you gotta
Okay,
head straight in.
as you drink it, all of a sudden Arthur starts levitating off the floor.
Oh my
Uh-oh. oh,
god.
oh,
Oh.
help!
Arthur, please.
Oh my god.
As
you know
your
what? Just you know what? Let's just be done with it. Open a window. Let him go. Like he's got to learn his lesson somehow. Like
you drank from the potion of flying that the community challenge just unlocked for you.
So,
Well,
What?
she's a good box, I guess.
So that's gone.
Okay.
Wait, I want the box. Hold on, I'm not done here. Nana's got things to do.
can I
Before
control the
before
way
he
I fly?
goes too far away, I just want to grab Orb by the ankle and just kind of hold him like a balloon.
Human balloon.
Human balloon.
I love that.
Don't bang my head on the way out, okay?
I can't
Bang
make any
his
progress.
head
Hey,
on
But
the
you,
way
hey,
out.
you can't control it. It
What?
takes a moment, but you feel like you can actually like control it.
Yes.
Hey, Dust Goose, I'll pay you a silver to purposely bump his head on the way out.
No, I can control my flying. Goose, let go of me. I want to fly.
Okay. Become Peter Pan.
I need the
and
box.
The
It's
store,
very
store
important.
clerk just sighs, looks back to Gerald. Is there anything else you wanted? Something? Do you have enough rations? I know you picked some up. Are you good to go?
I believe we might. Gerald's just like completely just blindsided by this nonsense. I we might do. Let me quickly check my bag here.
Nana's gonna elbow Gerald real quick and sort of
Hmm.
point to the upper layers where they're running a little dry on rations themselves and be like, we might be okay.
Oh, we're probably fine. Thank you all the same.
Honestly, we could starve though, because I didn't actually check how much shit we have.
Don't tell me this
oh,
now.
oh. no, that's an aside. Don't worry, your character doesn't know that. No, seriously, Nana's gonna grab the box. There's a box, right? There's a box.
Yeah, it's like a small wooden box. It's just like
Perfect.
Like
It's everything that I wanted it to be. And Nana's gonna dig around in her bag of holding because I assume she's a druid. I assume there's some dirt in there somewhere, just chilling out. And Nana, what do I have to roll to plant them a little vegetable plant so they can have like little vegetables? Can I do
you
that?
don't have
It's
any
a-
dirt to plant in. Is the issue?
Can I just grow it magically?
I mean, you could, but
Oh.
it wouldn't have anything to like adhere to, so it would probably wilt and die instantly.
And then I can't repay them. Oh
Unless
God.
it's an avocado.
What does Nana have? Avocados come from trees, sir.
Then they grow in water.
What?
People put avocado pits in water. Like,
Yeah,
No,
does
this
that
never worked for
ground
me.
that creates a tree? They're not
All right.
water-based plants.
Nana's got nothing. Oh, Nana feels bad.
Nana
mean,
feels
you
bad.
have a box.
That's sad.
You've got a box now.
You got a
so-
box.
You got a box.
You got a
You
box.
got a
But
box.
the idea for the box was that I was gonna plant them a plant because they were running low
We-
on supplies, and then I was gonna give it back to them.
We'll
But
swing back this way.
unfortunately-
We'll find some dirt somewhere.
It was very kind of you, Nana.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I guess
I'm sorry.
we should probably best be on our way then, I suppose.
Yeah, just be mindful that you there's a lot of snow. You've noticed, sure, but can I interest you in maybe snowshoes and just like gestures at a stack that's like already on the counter ready?
This is something that a bunch of Aussies would not pick up on.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
have no fucking clue.
I thought we already had them. I thought they came with the cloaks.
Let's just, as
Mm.
someone who lives where there's snow and we got like half a meter of snow right now, walking
Mhm.
through that shit is it takes a lot of effort and
Mm.
time.
All right, well, time to
Right.
invest in some snowshoes.
Yes,
I think-
snowshoes is exactly what I was
Hmm.
thinking.
Yeah, I'll sell you.
How much are the
I'll
snowshoes?
sell you a full set, a pair for each of you. Let's say gold apiece.
Yep, yeah, that's fine.
1 gold
I'm
per
happy for that.
pound.
1 gold
Yeah,
per person.
how long was my flight
Perfect.
last for? Or do I just
I
stay?
An
believe
hour.
it's 1 gold.
Oh,
You stay on that roof and you think about what you've done, mister.
And you have a fly speed equal to your normal walking speed.
All right, I have paid
Mm-hmm. Same here.
up. Nana has paid up.
Same.
Nana
have
still
to
feels
put
bad
1 gold.
as a bonus action.
Arthur, you want me to get you these shoes?
no, it's okay. I know how to fly now. I come back down and
Please, sir. Please, not inside. That area is restricted for customers.
Please
Not in
don't
the
fly
cave.
inside the store at all
No
at any
fly
time.
zone.
No flying in the
God.
Kmart.
Is there anything that has been left up high at all?
Oh my
Uh,
god.
you look, and there
Oh.
are still some things, like a few crates and sacks, but it's looking pretty scarce.
Nothing of valuable.
Ooh, wait.
But
wait,
it's not like it doesn't look necessarily like everything's running out. It looks more like a lot of things have been shuffled down, and just like so the very bottom still looks full. The second floor looks diminishing, and the top floor is near empty.
Okay.
Will you be getting more stuff soon, or is this all you've got left?
Yeah, no, we're fine. Since the snow has calmed down enough, we'll be clearing up, and as soon as the ship is ready to leave, they will head back to Southport and signal the all clear, and trade will start back up again.
Oh, are you sure? Okay, because we have soup. I made it this
I'm
morning.
sure.
You're looking a bit peaky.
This isn't.
Nana, one soup is not going to help them through a winter.
Unless
We'll
we
be
fill
fine.
Nana
Arthur
pops him with a
Orblett's-
spoon.
Oh.
I say I want to go outside and keep flying around because I'm excited by this flight.
You
power.
just go outside, start flying, and there's a few kids having a snowball fight. They just stop and look up at you.
Or I want to come down and pick up some snow and then start bombarding them.
Aerial
Start
warfare!
chucking.
Oh God.
You just start chucking snowballs at kids from like 30 feet up. Like
Yep.
Oh my God.
Ha! Take that.
Take that!
honestly, they're startled for a moment, and then they're all for it, and they start trying to throw snowballs up towards you. They give up quickly and instead like focus on trying just to dodge whatever you're throwing down at them.
Right.
That's responds out excitedly. He's like, oh, let's be joined! Grabs the snow, and just like, throwing it up.
Okay, roll an attack roll. Just roll a d20, add strength proficiency, just for
Uh-oh.
snowball.
Uh-oh.
Is that
Oh my
right?
God. If you knock him out of the sky,
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Yeah, that's right.
What's your AC?
19.
You're hit. Okay, you don't actually take any damage, but you do get a snowball right in your face.
Amazing.
I
Amazing.
pick up heaps of snow and it just starts going at us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Back inside, we have Rudy, Nana, and Gerald. Still, are you fitting your snowshoes on? Did everyone deduct a gold for snowshoes? By the way,
Yes.
everyone who
Yes.
wants them.
Yes.
Deducted the
Yes.
gold.
Yes.
Am I safe to assume our ration situation has been topped up at the inn or at the tavern, or should we?
You should all you can reset your because we're retconning some stuff. Everyone put rations at like 10,
10?
and then you can right now you can buy more if you want.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't really go through our rations. that
Yeah, we
much.
sort
we
of
didn't,
just
yeah.
got provided them. I never changed them, but they're at 10, so that's
Yeah.
winning.
Well, we were eating that Nana's soup.
Yeah.
Josie, I gotta ask real quick.
Yes.
Just super hypothetical. You know
Not
that
super.
super hypothetical.
Yes.
You know the entangle spell?
Yeah.
Does that only goes along the ground, or does that go up too?
Uh-oh.
It goes along the ground.
Okay.
Why?
No, that's fine. No, it's cool.
No,
I just
no.
thought it'd
Were
be
you-
really funny to have an orb balloon.
Well, there is a. I don't know if you picked it, but there is a cantrip called Thorn Whip.
Yeah.
I did not pick that, sadly.
Ah, too
damn.
bad.
No.
That
I
would have been
picked-
perfect.
That would have been.
That
good.
would have been
Would've
so
been-
good. No.
Would have been
I didn't pick it.
fantastic. Yeah.
A little prickly.
A little prickly. A little
But
prickly.
we do have some rope just kind of in our equipment as well.
That's true. No, I just wanted to do it with vines. It's okay, guys. It's fine.
Honestly, I'm happy just to let Orb float away at this point. Like, it's.
Nah,
But like
he'll
we
be
said,
fine.
he can control it, and eventually he'll come back down to earth.
It's true. It's true.
Maybe.
In the
split-
meantime,
anyone-
more snowball fights.
Anyone who wants, they are selling rations at a silver piece per ration.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
No, I'm happy with what I've got.
How long
let
is
me
the trip
see.
back?
no, because Nana was already concerned about them having enough, so I don't think she would. I think she thinks she's more thrifty with food than they are, so I feel like she's already got that.
I'm gonna.
Like,
I'll
no,
buy an
no,
extra.
I'll be fine. You do, yeah.
It was. Sorry. It was how much silver per ration?
A silver piece per ration.
I'll buy another 5.
Yeah.
How
same,
long is the
actually.
trip back? Like, is that going to require quite a bit of rations to get back?
Well,
I mean, we don't know.
if it depends where you're heading. I've been assuming you're heading back south
Yes.
to keep tracking mystery person.
Yes.
And you know that before the snow fell, before the snow came, it took you about 6 hours one way.
Mm.
Just to get to the village of Eastwind.
Hmm. That's okay.
I think I'm happy with my 10 rations.
I feel like I'm okay with it.
As I'm flying around, I'm looking for some sort of cart.
Cart?
So
Dude, we're taking a ship, man.
So
There's
I-
really nothing. There's very little going on. You can see there's a few people moving on the deck of the ship, and they look like they're shoveling snow or like trying to get ice off the deck. And in the city itself, very few people are moving, and you can still see the windows are very much shuttered and barred. The kids were outside playing in the snow, but you don't really see many people moving around.
yeah,
Mhm.
because I was hoping there would be a spare cart somewhere that we could hook up to a horse.
But we don't
Or
have
a
any. We
boat.
don't have any cargo to take with us. This time it's just us.
Yeah,
No,
it's
We
just
just
us.
go.
I'm the cargo.
Arthur Orblet, you get your feet back on the ground right now. You are walking or flying like the rest of us, okay?
Oh my god,
God.
amazing.
Damn it.
If your feet get tired, we can try it and you can hop on my shoulders.
Just anyway. I think we're good on rations now.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
I'm
anything?
so
okay
this-
on them.
Yeah,
If anyone
I think
else
we're.
wants
I
to
think
buy
we're
some.
good.
Again,
I think we're
opening
good.
up this big box lined with ice just takes out like
Hmm.
almost perfect bricks of ice, and you can just see like meats and like grain frozen inside of the ice, and
Hmm.
just places them on the counter.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right. Well, as I said, I bought 5, so I bought 1 extra for each person, just in case.
Yeah, I
Just
bought
in case.
5 just because I'm paranoid.
Heck.
Well, I'm ready to get this show on the road.
Let's go. Adventure.
So as
Yes,
you
so-
head back outside, the rest of you see Dusk, who's almost in the doorway, just looking up at Arthur, who's just flying around. Just right now, stop throwing snow at things and is more just hovering, keeping an eye out. Maybe starting to realize the recon aspect of being able to fly. And
yes.
we'll take a quick break.
Oh,
'Cause I have to. We've gone for an hour, but I badly have to pee. I'm sorry.
You know what?
All right. No, that's all good.
I appreciate that. Because I also have to do those things.
I don't, but I will go get a refill.
What you drinking?
Alrighty.
Just some rum and coke.
Holy moly.
I'll be
Alright.
right back.
Okay.
Josie, we
I'll
miss you.
cut
Don't
to-
go.
Yeah.
Josie, don't. Josie, don't.
Holy moly.
Josie,
Alright.
don't go.
We need to-
Josie, come back.
Alright, hang on. Let's
Why?
love you.
Hold on.
I-
Oh, this was awkward timing. Okay, hang on. Let me just do this real quick. Oh, you guys can't see me. That's not gonna work. Okay, hang on. Let me go back to D&D. Fuck. Alrighty. Hey guys. Hello. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm AussieDevFro. I'm the one that's like waving. I'm the one waving at the top. Hello. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Wisdom Saves. Thank you so much for the fantastic raid. You're an absolute champion. You guys have just come in as we've been taking a quick little break. Hello. What were we doing with a name like Wisdom Saves? I have an idea, but Red Neon OCE, hello. Mace Spray, how you doing? Cat Roulette, thank you for popping in. Burrows Red, hello. Rorik 2, hello. Hi, how are you all doing? Viva, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Warm milks all round. Oh, mate, you don't know the half of it, Mace Spray. My friend Wedasorb, who you'll find just next to me there, he has a thermos that has infinite hot cocoa in it. Our campaign takes place in an icy land, an icy tundra, and a nice infinite hot thermos of cocoa really, really hits the spot, you know? Pulse IRL, welcome on, mate. How you doing? Oh, Cat Roulette, thank you for the follow, and May Spray as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You're all so lovely. Thank you. But yeah, hope you all had a wonderful time with wisdom saves. My name is AussieDevFro. If that wasn't apparent by the name that is below the stream. I'm a variety streamer. I'm live like pretty much 5 days a week, mornings and nights, and we do Sundays, Sunday night. Oh, sorry, Sundays. We do D&D Sunday nights, and that's what we're doing right now. There's a whole bunch of people in here with me. I'm gonna quickly go through them, and then we're gonna probably get back into the campaign. So we've got Josie Poser, who is, in fact, you can see the names on stream. Josie Poser, who's middle right. She is our lovely DM. Wedderstorb, top right, another Australian streamer. Cuddly Raptor, who is underneath me, who you can't really see because I believe she's popped away for a moment. Denimation below her. And Participation Award, bottom right. These are all the people that are playing with us. And we're just having a chill time. We're resuming our campaign after a month, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll turn everyone else back on, and we can go from there. Alrighty, guys. You guys can hear me again, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry about that. We got a... No, damn it, Roju. We got a raid. Like, right as we went to break, we got a raid. So I was just like, oh god, how do I mute things to make sure we're not overloading people? Oh, dear. But yeah, we were raided by the lovely Wisdom Saves. They were also playing some Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think I've actually watched a few of their streams.
Have you? Ah.
Yes,
Very cool.
Cool.
I have.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ahara.
Alrighty.
We'll get back to it as soon as we get cuddly.
Yeah.
As soon as we have a cuddly back.
Yes, as soon as Cuddly gets
excuse
back.
me.
Das Goose. Impressive.
Life can get more impressive, trust me. That's not out there.
That's nothing. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Did you see true Dusk's burp?
Let's not start a burp off between characters. That is a competition I do not think Rudy can win. Rudy
What
cannot win that
do I need to roll for that?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
Constitution save? Question
Con-
mark.
Yeah.
Performance? Maybe.
I like the idea of performance.
I still think Constitution to make sure you don't go a little too hard.
Yeah, don't
I'm gonna
gamble on
put
that
big-
bird.
I'm happy to do a performance mixed with a constitution save.
Hey, Cuddly's back with a kitty cat.
I can't.
Alright.
Kitty cat.
And that's the Constitution save. Do I spew?
That's okay. You
Oh no.
you
oh,
are-
Arthur.
you have an upchuck.
So Arthur's flying around and he tries to compete with a burp, and then the children run for a very different reason.
And con save.
Oh, you want to go? No, you have to stay.
Oh
Nana has a
no!
cat now.
Dust Goose! Oh no! The exact same! Oh no!
I got a
Alright.
5 for constitution save. Oh no.
Well, that was actually a 1 because
That's
there's
a natural-
five
that's a
added
natural
stuff.
run.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Mm.
Ah, that was a 1. Oh god.
Mm.
That's good.
Yikes.
That was your breakfast.
Yeah.
There
That's my
goes all that
breakfast
soup.
and the soup from last night.
Mm.
Are
Alright,
we?
I think
to
we're
go?
good to go again.
I believe
As
so.
long as Cuddly knows she's muted.
Cuddly,
Sorry, I was muted. Ha 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 ha
There we
ha
go.
ha.
Alright. Awkward laughter intensifies.
Ha.
Heckin' yeah.
Ha.
Alright.
I Kit Kat.
So
Ah,
we are heading off down
Yeah,
the
we're ready to go.
snow-dusted trail.
Let's
Yeah,
Heading
we
back
skip.
down.
We fast forward a little bit. You're trudging through the snow, and you're quickly realizing how slow it's all going.
I'm guessing
It's-
you're walking now.
We didn't take the ship. We didn't take the
it-
ship.
No,
No,
you
the
don't
ship
need
was
station.
frozen
Yeah.
stuck.
I remember this now.
Because if I'm walking now, just because I'm me, I would like
Yeah.
to.
Also, it takes like half an hour, 40 minutes maybe, and then you just plummet.
Okay, well, I'm getting closer to the ground.
Uh-huh.
Having no idea
Yeah.
how long it lasts, you just chug the potion right away. It just you all start walking. You're heading in the direction you started off last time, and you feel semi-confident you're going in the right direction. And Arthur is like flying above. Feel free to roll a perception check though, for Arthur Orblet as you're flying around, looking
Uh,
out.
You could roll like a D100 for how high you were.
Now you tell me how high up you are.
I'm 15 feet.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Coward.
Yeah, I was gonna say, come on.
Yeah, that's
The
some
real
cowardice
orc would
right
be at
there.
least 60
Real
or
orc
over.
would be
Yeah.
freaking
You
high.
know
Yeah.
this.
Above the
Rita.
clouds. Actually, he'd probably freeze if you did
13.
that.
So you're flying 15, 20 feet above the others. You're keeping an eye out, and it's really hard to see anything. The landscape was white before, and now it's even more so. It's just stretches out. It looks like a desert, but it's just white and cold. And whoever's walking in the front has to literally trudge a path and easily digs down half a meter into the snow and just like sort of wading through like an icebreaker, just
I think
shoveling the
Dust Goose is
I
snow
feel like
to
definitely
the
Dust
our
Goose
side.
is in the
icebreaker.
front, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
definitely Dust Goose.
carving a path for everybody.
with Gerald on his shoulders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Nana, if you're walking on the ground, the snow is easily above your head. It's like you've got walls of snow on the
I think
sides.
I'm right after Das Goose, so I get that for. Oh no, maybe I'm at the end because then I get all the packed snow, right?
But
Yeah.
I think I'm bringing up the rear.
you might be light enough you can walk on top of the snow.
Well, I've got
It's-
a bag of holding. That might be pretty heavy.
No, it doesn't weigh too much, but
Oh, yeah.
it's also not like frozen snow. For snow
the
to get
powdery
up as
shit.
yeah, if you
Yeah,
want
it's
Powdery
soft,
shit.
to be able to
fresh.
walk on top
Oh,
of snow, it
powdery
needs
shit.
to melt and freeze. Hold on. Give me a moment. I'm just super quick switching
I know
the
it's so cold.
camera
that Jace is
battery.
frozen.
Also,
Ooh.
Nana has a fun biology fact. You said it was like a desert, but like ice. Tundras are like technically deserts. Did you know
That's
that?
true.
Yeah. Of course they
Ah.
are deserted, but I'm talking about it looks like sand dunes, but of snow.
But like biology.
I know what you mean.
So this is where the punishment panther leaps out and grabs
No,
Nana by the
it's
neck.
a legit fact.
That's a
Let
straight-up
me
fact.
have
We
my
should be back.
teaching moments.
Hey,
I should be
You back.
back.
Hey, that was
Yes.
pretty.
Hey.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
no
clean.
one lets
actually.
Because I was prepared.
You were. GG.
Ooh.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
So you're
Heck.
thank you. So you're just walking, trudging,
I
and
want to come.
it takes about 45 minutes into the actual walk, and you all just hear a thoof, and then you look around and you just can't see Arthur anywhere.
Yes.
I gotta stay in the snow a little bit longer than I should, just to try and not be like upset. So I'm just like, all right, if I just lay here, I'll make it look like I did that on purpose. Just
Yeah.
From
wait.
my
And Nana's
vantage
not
point
buying
up on-
it.
From my vantage point
Nana-
up on top of Dust Goose, can I see where Arthur landed?
Yeah, probably. It's not like in cartoons where it's a perfectly shaped hole. It just you
It's
can
just like-
just see where snow has fallen
I
in.
love that.
Ah.
Nana-
And for
Yes.
Arthur, you're just covered in snow. It's dark and it's getting cold.
I kind of jump out, hands on the hips, and go ta-da!
But
Yeah,
you're so
I
deep in the snow, they just see you from like the chest up.
And Nana's like, 6 out of 10 really stuck the landing.
Didn't see a thing.
Just here from the pits of the stars.
Says Nana, who didn't see anything.
Mm.
I turn
Nana
around,
heard it with
Oh my
her,
Heard the
her
tada.
little gnome
Yeah.
ears. She heard that.
I've gone, well, the snow is quite deep here. I would like to then call on the cloak of a phantom steed to walk my way, as I then don't need to do it. So I can call a phantom steed once per day. It lasts for 8 hours. So
Yes, but yeah. So you call upon it. You rub your thick fur that you're carrying around your shoulders, and we all know that this is the fur that the driver from session 1
Too
had,
soon. Too
and all
soon.
of a sudden it looks almost like a horse, but also not like a horse. It's hard to describe, really. It looks like slightly off.
Like
When you
those
were just
horse
glancing at
masks.
it, it looks like a horse, but as you keep looking, and it's like its eyes are a little too far apart, its legs are a bit too thick. It's just like
Does it have
it
googly
just looks
eyes?
off.
Please tell me it
Thought
has
it was a
googly
polar bear last time. What the hell, Josie? Okay. Kill it with fire. Nana's got control flames, baby. Let's do this.
Its ears are a bit longer. The mane is a bit smoother, silkier almost. It looks more fey in the nature than when the driver did it.
I was gonna say I thought orbs like Arthur Orblet's.
Oh, it's
you know-
just Sid from Ice Age.
Ah!
Fucking do it.
Yes.
So are we saying that the best
damn it.
Arthur Orblet can come up with this magical item is Sid, like a big Sid?
No, I was kidding.
Oh well,
A fairy
just-
horse.
I like this.
It's a fairy.
It looks like a somewhat fey-ish horse.
Right.
Like very diluted blood or something like that. It's just ever so slightly.
Uncanny horse.
So does
But
the horse
as
sink
Arthur,
in the?
you just it's in the snow, and it kind of looks around, and it just, as Arthur hops on, it starts moving. But it also like moving pretty slow, because just like Duskus, it has to like push through the snow as it's walking.
That's good. As long as it's got to do it, not me.
But if
You're-
you just
you're
walk
sitting on
behind
top of
us,
it.
you
You-
wouldn't
you-
have to do it. Like, I just I
Can
don't
I still
understand.
be in front of horse? I don't want to see the back end and the hoofs.
I'd say you're adjacent to each other, a few feet apart to the sides.
Okay.
I kind of.
Power and pop.
Are you moving the horse at full possible speed? Because I think you'd outrun the others if you did. You're all moving at half speed, as is right now.
I would just be moving at the speed of the crew.
Yes.
So how high is George compared to Arthur? Because he's up on my shoulders.
George?
Yeah. who's
Harold.
George?
Where did George come from?
How
Jared.
dare.
Yeah, how high is George?
George
as
is
high as
almost as
Balthus.
high
Our
as
new
Denny
guest.
right now. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
No, but Gerald, I'd say that they're about equal height. So
What?
Gerald and Arthur are like the same height right now.
G'day, Gerald.
Amazing.
And you're pushing through,
Hello,
and
Arthur.
it's taking quite a while. I'd like someone to roll a d12 for a daily encounter.
me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Going for that D12.
All
Okay,
right.
but that means
I'll take
someone
the
else next time. Well, yeah, we'll take turns. You get to roll this time.
Okay.
9.
I think that's-
As you're walking through and you're just trudging through the snow, for some bloody reason, all of a sudden through the wind is still biting, and it's coming from the south. You're walking into the wind.
Oh, love that.
And Arthur, you have a good vantage point. You have a high perception. You can see something in the wind flying your direction.
I
It
Flying.
looks small. It's like wisping in the wind towards you.
let
Fast.
everyone. Something's coming towards us. I don't know what it is. It's something though.
And it's coming closer. It's coming closer. It looks small. It looks like a piece of parchment, just wisping in the wind towards
And
you.
you hear Nana's muffled voice because
Oh.
she's all rugged up. She's like, I don't see anything.
Can I
And
threaten
Gerald,
roll?
you two
Am
can
I able
see
to
it
see
now
this?
as you're getting closer.
Yeah.
And it looks
Do,
like
I, do I recognize this as some sort of arcane spell that might be heading our way?
No, it literally looks like a page from a book got torn by the wind, and it's just flowing towards you.
Oh,
would-
well, I'll try and catch it then.
Okay, anyone who wants to catch it, I'd say roll a dexterity. Just dexterity.
Can I assist Gerald in trying to
Yeah,
catch
because Dust Goose has got to like position me, so
Yeah.
I'll get some assistance.
Sure. I'll allow. So Gerald can
Yes.
roll with advantage.
All right,
Alright.
sick. So just a straight dexterity check, was it?
Straight dexterity, not a save.
Alright, done.
Arthur Orblet, just dexterity.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God for the advantage. That's a 19.
Oh, nice.
Okay, what did Arthur get?
Arthur.
I just want to really quickly point out, my chat's pointed out to me that some of us don't have full health, which means I don't think some of us took an extended rest.
Yeah, I
Just
Oh,
realized.
FYI,
you should have reset to long rest on
Yeah,
your.
yeah.
on your
I thought I
thingy.
did.
Yeah.
Maybe I did not.
Just it'll reset your
Yeah.
spells and
Mine
stuff as
reset?
well.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me
mine
just
is
check.
not reset yet. Okay. Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
Oh
Thank
no,
you,
I'm one of those
chat
people.
person.
Haha, of course I am.
Of
course you are,
Cuddly,
but-
I wasn't calling anyone out, just...
Arthur Orblet stretches out towards it, but Gerald tugs at Dasku's head, who takes a step
rain.
to the right, just like you're like Remy in Ratatouille, just
Oh my god.
and you just snatch it, and you look at it, and it's looks to you, who is a wizard,
Hmm.
looks like a spell scroll.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
What spell do you need me to roll Arcana to discern?
I'd say roll Arcana to see if I don't know if this spell is on the Warlock spell list, to be honest. So I don't know if
I
you'd
can-
recognize it immediately.
I mean, I'm a wizard, obviously, but
You're a wizard, obviously.
Oh,
I'd
it's
say
literally
it's wet. It's not drenched, but it's
Mm.
wet, and you take a look at it. It's definitely a spell scroll. That much you can discern, but you need to take proper time with it to really discern what
well, I'll
it
cast
would be.
Prestidigitation to dry it off, and I'll stow it safely.
Perfect.
Prestidigitation, and what's the other one? The purple one?
What?
What? I'm just saying, those are your specialties, man.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast,
that's the one.
baby. Eldritch fucking Blast.
Yep.
It's
Those some strong words from someone who's within Eldritch
every warlock. Let me sing you the song of my
God, if
people.
you don't have Eldritch Blast, are you even a
Are you
wizard?
even a
Yeah,
wizard?
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bro, do you even magic?
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's a good cantrip.
It is. It is a very good
Yeah,
cantrip.
it is.
Yeah.
It seems a little better than whatever the fuck I have.
I mean,
What?
But I am
yeah.
sort of somewhat okay with wizard spells because the Book of Shadows does allow me to transcribe anything that can be ritual cast.
Hmm.
I think this can actually.
Woo!
Yeah.
It does have the ritual tag on it, but it has to be your level or lower. I think,
I'll
like
check it
half
while
of your
we go.
level.
I'll look
Yes.
it up.
Yes,
Um,
I believe I trust you with the rules on that.
How many people can ride on my horse bareback?
Just
How many
you.
people can
It's
bareback
when
orb?
it can pull a certain amount and the rider.
But
The spell itself limits to one person riding on it.
that sucks. I was gonna throw Nana on me.
Well, if we
Man's
had a
got goose,
sled, we
man.
could have done what the other guy did.
But you trudge through the snow and you keep going, and you've probably, it feels like, walked for 4 or 5 hours by this point, and it's just snow all over. You see, it's just snow.
I wonder if your friends will return, Rudy, the one who kept on looking at you.
And
No!
for Rudy, like
No!
every
No!
other step, you have to like take a second glance, because
Ah.
everything
Oh my god.
just looks like a snowy face.
Ah. Whenever he walks past a particularly packed piece of snow that looks like an eye, he sort of swats at it with his hand to just break it up, just to make sure it's not the
Oh my
little
God.
thing
The
looking
method?
at me. The method, thank you.
Yeah.
Just the method, yeah. He's like,
Fucking
that
love
looks like
methods, man.
like a nose. Get the fucking out of here, you know? Yeah.
An
Ugh.
icicle. Get the
Yeah. It's like he's not paranoid like Gerald, but if something looks kind of off, he's gonna take care of it. Ugh.
God,
Yeah.
if you weren't walking in front of me, I would be like packing snow very, very. But I'm behind
Okay,
you. So that's
I'm
fine.
gonna use the map, and we can make
Oh.
how you're all moving. Hold on, look at this.
Oh,
Look at this.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So
Nice.
you're
Wow,
practically
wow.
we've got
Woo.
Das Goose taking up the front, Gerald on the shoulders, and then we've got Rudy and Nana, and then like that we got
Yeah.
Arthur on
Yep,
the horse.
yep. That's
Yep.
it.
Sounds good.
And you're moving this way.
Okay.
Just
Yes.
just for a visual aid.
I don't like that you just pulled out the battle map for a quote unquote visual
Visual
aid.
aid.
Can I just throw that out there?
Because depending on the D12 you rolled, it could have been like an encounter, and I don't want to have to go like,
I
oh, hold on,
see.
I'll just go
Yeah.
and fix
Mhm.
things.
And so the
It's Cuddly. You just need to stay on your toes. You don't know what's gonna happen ever.
Is that a short
that's-
joke? Because Nana's offended.
No. But now I kind of wish it was. It could be a small bean
Nana's
joke.
gonna
I
throw down.
mean,
Hold my shawl.
Hold my shot. Just grabs the spoon and just starts casting shillelagh on it. Like, I'll fight you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
here we go. Just in regards to the spells, on your adventures,
Yes.
you can add other ritual spells to your Book of Shadows. When you find such a spell, you can add it to the book if the spell's level is equal to or less than half warlock level rounded up.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and there's
So level 2 or lower right now.
and there's a cost and time to do it as well.
Yes.
Damn
Perfect.
short puns.
Well,
Wait,
you
did-
keep going, and the sun passes, and the sun starts to go down, and
Oh.
I'd say anyone who feels, I'd say either Gerald or Arthur, you can roll survival checks
Okay.
to see if you feel like you're heading the right way.
Mm.
Survival, hey? Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Okay, we got Arthur got an 18.
I got a 17 total.
17. You sort of like not really doing it together, but you give each other looks every now and then. You're checking around, and it's there's not a lot of landmarks, but based on sun position and the few landmarks and the fact that you've, as well as you've been going at a straight path,
Mm.
feels like you're heading the right way, but you've seen no evidence of the village yet, and time-wise, you would have been there by now, but you've been walking slow through the snow, so it could be that I haven't gotten there yet, but the sun is setting.
Mm.
All right. Who knows how to make an igloo?
Wait.
Because Rudy certainly doesn't. Nana.
So time to set up camp then.
Yeah. Like if we packed the ice up, and as long as it's not like snowing on us, we should be able to...
Actually, doesn't Das Goose have like leather working skills? Do you like who has cloth? Does Nana have cloth? Probably.
I mean, he does have
Yeah,
like
yeah,
leather
fucking
abilities.
everything.
That's not an igloo. An igloo's made out of ice.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but like for the floor to lay on,
Oh,
so it's a little warmer.
well, we all
I
have
mean,
bedrolls.
Mm.
Yeah.
Done.
And I'd say in Dusku's toolkits, there are scraps of leather, but it is a toolkit.
Yeah.
It's more like patches if you need to like fix the knees on your pants or something.
Well, how hard can it be? Let's just make a snowman and squish it a bit, yeah?
I mean, again, Nana, we have adventuring kits, we have bedrolls, we have tent supplies. It's just it's more
I'm
to
making
create...
an igloo, Suddy.
Yeah, but you create the walls and everything. Yeah.
You
yeah,
make a snowball and then you go, and then you stick it in. It should be
Alright.
great.
All right. Okay.
I'll
You
make-
know what? I'm all for it. Rudy's all for it. Let's build an igloo. Come on.
Let's give it a go.
Mm.
Do I have anything that will help
Gerald
with this?
starts pitching his tent.
Gerald.
Excuse you, Gerald. We're just making an igloo. Far out.
No, but it is taking time. You could definitely wipe away enough snow and find solid ice to actually like fasten the pegs of a tent.
Okay, that might be the better option.
And you could put snow, like you could build it in such a way that the snow itself works as a windbreaker.
That's probably the smarter idea there, Nana. We should probably
But
do
it takes you time. It takes you nearly 2 hours just to make camp.
How much
And
time do we
you're
have?
all
Stuff. That's good.
you're all just worn out. Underneath your clothes, you're all drenched, and you're hungry. You're tired. Your feet, like the first person to take off their shoes, not only is the like it's not a pleasant feeling, and it hurts, and it's just very uncomfortable.
I feel like
maybe-
Nana
maybe
has
fine.
probably
Maybe-
set up a fire though.
I've
Well,
been
with what
riding
though?
Dust Goose all day.
Yeah.
Except Gerald. Gerald, you got
I'm-
shaving
I'm
on your
bone dry.
thighs.
Just press the digitation.
Bless
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
I imagine Arthur's pretty fine for most part because he's been either flying or riding on a horse.
Yeah, well, the horse doesn't
yeah.
come with a saddle, so your
Yeah.
inner
He's also
thighs are
cheap.
pretty darn
Yeah.
sore.
Oh.
Saddle sores.
Well, I mean, once again, like once we get inside a tent, we get those bedrolls down. Like Gerald being,
And I go around drying everyone off.
Yeah,
with-
I was-
with
yeah.
my
Yeah,
jacket.
yeah.
that
And
was-
Rudy's just massaging everyone's feet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
feet.
I deserve it.
Magic
I
hand.
Yeah.
got myself a nice top cocoa as Rudy's rubbing my feet.
You're lucky Rudy's got some special oil for this. It's it's just for feet, just for feet. He can.
Nana doesn't want you to touch her feet. Nana says no.
Nana says no.
No, sorry,
Alright,
Nana's
what-
not really.
What about you, Arthur Orbler? Do you want me to massage the? No, wait, your feet don't need massaging. I'm not massaging your
Yes,
feet.
yes, no,
No, it's just Dust Goose.
No,
Dust
you
Goose,
come
you
here.
know.
You come here.
And I also do Dust Goose's shoulders because he's been carrying Gerald the whole time.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and
Oh wow.
you know what the
well done.
really
I'm a
crazy
bit saddle
thing-
sore as well.
No. Inner thighs are not Rudy's speciality. But what like shocks you, Dust Goose? Actually, can I roll like a strength check to like see how deep I can get into Dust Goose's muscles or something?
Oh yeah.
Roll for deep
Oh.
tissue.
Because he's a
I'd
big
say-
boy.
actually, I'd say roll a medicine check to see, like,
I
to
love that.
apply.
Yep. That is right up Rudy's alley. Alrighty. Pretty sure that should work. There we go. Did that go through?
Let's
Yep,
see,
there it is.
medicine.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you do a darn good job, but you have to like there's a point where you're just like there's not enough force in your hands. You get the elbows out, and you just
I love
You
that.
then like ask Nana for like a. Do you have like any large tree branches in your bag at all, Nana?
Oh
Like, I
God,
just-
do I? Probably. I'm a
like, I just
druid,
need to-
man.
Yeah.
given
Like
enough
a-
time, you could probably make a branch.
I was
Yeah.
gonna-
Or
do
you.
you
I
have, like,
mean,
a
how
big
strong
ladle?
is?
Oh,
I can just
Nana,
cast
do you-
Shillelagh.
Yeah, do you mind, Nana? Like, if I can just.
Is it gonna break if I cast Shillelagh and he uses
I mean, it becomes a magic
Nope.
weapon if you.
All right.
All right, yes!
Woo! There we go.
All right, so
And like
I can't imagine your black
vines
on his
vines
shoulder.
start wrapping around the spoon. It grows to twice the size, and it just
Dust Goose,
Good
you've
to
got
go.
this knot in your shoulder. I just can't get out. Ugh.
Be gentle with it. And you're
oh,
like, Daskus will be fine. I'm like, no, the spoon.
there's this moment where we hear this earth-shattering crack, but it's actually Dust Goose's like shoulder popping and like, oh,
Oh,
there you go, yeah.
oh, that's been bothering me for a week. Oh, this is the best massage I've gotten. Yes, thank
And
you.
then as Rudy gives the spoon
That
back
was
to
a
Nana,
woman.
he goes, "You sure you don't want that foot rub, Nana?" I mean, look at Dust Goose. Seems pretty happy.
No, Nana doesn't really like her feet touched.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, but like
All right.
shoulders are okay, but like she hasn't really been
Right.
carrying that much, so
Yeah.
she's gonna
no.
pass on this one.
I mean, you've been carrying this party for a while, so I mean, like, you know.
Oh my god. Damn.
At Rudy, just taking them off,
Wait, what?
getting ready for you to
Taking-
come massage
taking what
my
off?
feet. My shoes.
Rudy's put away the oil. Rudy's not doing anything. No. He's massaging his own feet. Don't give me that look. You keep that face away from me, Arthur.
Arthur's the only one who would demand it out of the entire party. And I feel like Rudy would offer it to everyone but Arthur.
Oh, look at his face.
By the way, the oil was just snow that Rudy had picked up and rubbed on his hands. He doesn't actually have any oil.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I want to say
We could use some olive oil from Nana.
I want to say, just to give like some cool DM tips. It's completely fine if Daskus want to make like leatherworking checks to maybe enforce boots or make them comfier and stuff like that. And if Gerald wants to take time with the scroll, now's the time.
Oh,
and you
yes.
also need to. Everyone marks off a ration, and you decide if you want to maybe take turns having a watch, or if you're all just gonna sleep.
I recommend a watch turn.
Oh yeah, definitely a watch.
I will take your advice on the leatherworking, see if anyone needs some repairs done, and he'll repair those boots as he's like taking his first watch.
I'd say your own boots are probably in pretty good shape, considering that I'm assuming you take care of them as a leather worker. They're probably in good shape. I'd say Rudy's shoes might be the most worn ones right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so how would I do like a check to...
I think you can actually click the toolkit in your proficiency tab.
Oh, proficiency.
Oh, what can I help with? Nothing.
Nana,
Yeah,
you
did you
can
want me
cook
to
us all our
make
rations.
more rolls for the scroll as well?
Yeah,
while I'm
Nana
at it?
cooked for you.
No,
Well, just, like,
I'd
taking
say
enough
with
time to-
now that you have enough time, you can sit with it.
And it's not. a slope,
If you
no,
can't
it's
find
not.
it, Denny, just roll a dexterity check and add your proficiency bonus, which should
Yeah,
be
I'm bringing up
2.
proficiencies and the leatherwork tools, but it's not letting me select a thing.
Okay, so just roll dexterity, because this is fine finger work.
Alright.
Let's see
Dex
how
check.
those how well that decent. It's you've fixed a few small holes. You've added some extra lining. Made the inside a little bit softer. Should make it comfier on
Aw.
Rudy's shoes on Rudy's feet from now on.
Look at
And
that.
for Gerald, it is the tiny hut. But
Yay!
you can't add it to the book until
What
you hit
level is
level
it?
5.
Yeah, well, is it a level 3 spell?
Yes.
Oh no! Oh.
So what is the spell?
Tiny
Tiny hut.
Yeah.
Tiny huts.
You just
I
get
mean,
a
it makes a
tiny
dome.
hut.
You get a
It
tiny
makes a
hut.
dome.
So it literally
That's
just
just-
makes a tiny. Oh,
It-
if only we
It's
could
like
do
a
that
little
now.
magical campsite thing,
It's a-
basically.
Aw.
Yeah,
That's
it makes like a dome that is a 10-foot radius, and the caster can pick its color. You can see out but not in, and
Right,
only
pink.
people the caster designates can enter.
Wow.
And it's
Oh,
like
Ooh,
it's
that's
it's near impervious to damage.
Holy
I am
moly!
so happy.
Oh,
But
saving
uh,
that, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, we'll have to wait till next level because I definitely want to transcribe that rather than just use it once.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
also Gerald cannot leave the hut.
I am
or it
so
will
Oh, like while it's up, yeah.
glad or
Yeah.
did not
That is
grab that one.
okay.
And
Because
it
if-
lasts, but it
just
does
cast
last for 8 hours.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a
Good.
pretty good hut. That's a
Pretty
good
hut.
tiny hut.
Solid
Goody.
hut.
Mm.
Small
That's
and good.
Tiny hut.
Mhm.
In the
yeah.
Pathfinder version, they call it the personal sanctum.
Aw. I
Oh,
like
really?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
cute.
I think that's the one. But yeah,
Very
it's
cute.
it's different. It makes like an actual inside of a big tent. instead of just. But it's not impervious to damage. This thing is insane. And it also says the atmosphere inside the space is always comfortable and dry.
Yeah, so nice.
I love that for us.
Checks
So-
Weather.
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna
Gonna-
ask. I feel like while everyone was setting up their tents, Nana probably like tried to set up like a little bit of a fire or like a little kettle to cook everyone's rations. So is it can we assume that maybe we have some warm?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. I still need you all to mark off a ration, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
completely fine to say that you all just
Pretty warm.
sort of like added to the pot and Nana cooked it all.
We all
I
dug in
feel
our
like
bags.
that's what we yeah.
Pulled out a
It
random
Oh,
just
ration.
feels like I got a fish. And someone else says I got some
Nuts.
spices, I think.
I feel like we
It's
made a
just
curry
potluck.
tonight. Nana's feeling spicy. I
Yeah.
feel like we went
love
curry,
it.
okay?
Chuck in some peanuts for that curry.
Well, yes.
Sudden peanut allergy.
Oh god.
No, Josie, no.
And who wants to take first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Between them.
Okay,
oh,
we got
oh.
Arthur first.
Okay.
Yeah, Nana's pretty
And then-
sleepy.
We also got Arthur.
As a pillow?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Arthur,
keep going.
Arthur only needs to meditate for a little bit, right?
That's right.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, Arthur
Then
has
why
the.
is he so lazy?
He works smart, not hard.
That's right.
Yeah, well, as the night comes to, everyone crawls into the tent, and Arthur stays outside. I want you to roll a perception check. The fire is either, I don't know if you doused it, but it is definitely dying. The cold is affecting it.
Wanna restoke the flames while still hanging out there?
Good old 19.
19.
19 is pretty good. You don't see much. It's sure. It's you can still see a lot with dark vision and the fact that the sky is starting to clear, the starlight and moonlight reflecting off the snow. It's a beautiful sight. It's because it's like you can still see the horizon. It's just wonderful. This visual in front of you. But you don't see a lot of things moving. You swear you can hear things moving in the distance, but you don't see anything.
Right.
But nothing alarming happens.
Well, while I'm on my watch, I want to get this another bowl of curry that Nana.
Yeah,
It's
you
starting to
Okay.
get cold.
Yeah, that's why I took first shift to make sure I can have servings while it's still warm. So I would be eating that, and I liked when I swap over shift to pour a hot cocoa for whoever it takes them my
Yeah,
shift.
I think it's Duskus who's next.
Yeah.
Alright.
Who will be going after Duskus?
I probably can. Yeah, Nana will probably wake up because Das Goose is kind of her pillow, so she'll be like,
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and
Nice.
Ah, thank you.
I think Gerald always tries to shirk what
responsibility.
shirk responsibility for
And
what
there's
he doesn't like.
this as you're doing it, there's this tiny little voice whispering in your ear that just says, "I mean, if someone else volunteers, let them. They wanted to do this. Why should you?"
Exactly.
Gerald says to no one in particular. Exactly.
We're like, Jerry, you
But-
okay?
Arthur hands a cup of hot cocoa to Duskus, gives a quick report, and then doesn't really go to sleep. But I assume you still get comfy and lay down.
Yeah, I would
Still get
say
depressed.
I would be in my
But it's
bedroom.
like a deep meditative state.
Yeah.
That you enter. So it's akin to sleep, but not quite sleep.
Yeah.
And Duskus, for you, you cannot see in the dark, but you can still see the vast landscape of white reflecting the moonlight, and
Oh, pretty.
it's really pretty. And roll a perception check for me.
I'm so
Where
freaking
is it?
nervous.
Perception. Ooh. I forgot I have a -1 on perception.
It'll be fine.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's
Not
fine.
great.
14.
Not too bad.
It's you hear things. It's hard to see, but it's at this one point you're just looking up at the moon and you see a shape just black out the moon, and then you can see the moon again. And you can see, like, looking at the stars, it looks like something is just moving across the night sky high above you. It's either something small that's rather close, or it's something huge far away. But something is definitely up there.
Do I hear anything, or I just see
Nope.
the shadow?
You just see it.
Hmm. Das Goose will keep an eye on it in case if it like looks like it's gonna get closer, but he like readies his battle axe as well, just in case. He's like, oh, I'm watching.
And nothing else really happens. And Nana,
Oh
you
god.
stirring too. Duskus wakes you up. Your turn to take over.
Okay, I'm up. It takes a couple of times, you know, like in the middle of the night, because she's such an early riser. She kind of goes, yeah, I'm up. Like you have to poke her a little while.
I'm sorry, Nana. It's time to trade.
No, it's fine. Okay, I'm up. I'm
So
up.
I saw something a little unusual earlier. Like most of the night was fine, very pretty, but there was like this. I mean, it could have been a cloud. For reals, it could have just been a cloud across the sky, but it was just like this black shape that went over the moon, and I couldn't see the moon. And then suddenly the moon started reappearing again, and it kind of traveled away across the stars a little bit, but I didn't hear anything. And it just kind of just went off. It did its own thing. It could have been a cloud, for all I know.
I'm sure it was just a cloud. Nana is not sure it was just a cloud.
Nana turns to the camera that's watching screen
Nana-
in black and white. It was
the
not
narrator.
a cloud.
Nana was not so sure.
Okay,
But
good.
Nana wants Saskus to have a good sleep, so she reassures him that she will keep watch. I'll watch for the cloud, and I'll let you know if it comes back. Now you sleep well, okay?
I will, Nana. Thank you.
Okay. Oh my god.
And as you get out, it's really cold, and not moving, just being out in the cold like static, even though you're protected from the wind by the snow barrier you've made, it's still cold. Not like generating heat yourself. It's getting really cold, and as you step outside, your pot of curry has frozen solid.
Not the curry.
No, just kidding. She's not gonna worry too much about it because she does hate food waste. However, she figures this is just a great way to save it for later on. But she forgot that it's not the same ice. She was thinking about like her little sleepy brain was thinking about like the little fish bricks that they saw before, and she was like, "It'll be fine. We'll save it for tomorrow." The narrator says they would not save it for tomorrow.
Just reheat it the next morning.
I could probably do some control flames though and make it a little bit warmer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I might do that just to make it a little bit more comfy, and then just try.
And it does over time. It does like thaw and reheat.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll probably have leftovers then. So, eat up, kiddos. I'm guessing you want a perception check.
Yes,
Oh no.
but I do believe you can see in the dark as a gnome.
Yeah, but apparently I'm really, really worried about this fucking.
You're-
getting reheated.
Most of the time, you do every now and then look around, but you can't see over the snowbank. And like every now and then you go back out to the path that you all walked, and you take a little lap, you look around,
Why the
but you're
fuck
also
would I
spending you're putting so much effort into like saving the rest of this
Saving
curry.
No.
Because, like, considering
sweating.
everything, spices are expensive and rare. You've made hearty, warming
You know what?
food.
They freaking are
You're-
expensive. And Nana's a
Like, this
penny
is a cold
pincher.
environment where you
was
can't
ugly
grow
spices.
whatever you want. The herbs and spices, especially hot spices, are
Mhm.
probably hard to come by here.
Mm.
I mean, the fact that it's frozen is actually great. It's self-preserving.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Josie. Give me the bad news.
No, there is no bad news. It's just this time nothing happened, but you were distracted by cooking and the fact that you can't see your
Can't
short.
actually see over the snow. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear. Does Rudy have to
Yet.
take a watch as well, or?
No, we're making it 3 watch, but I'd say about 2-ish hours into Nana's watch. Like it's getting early, the sun is coming up, and the first one to stir too is definitely Arthur Orblet. Maybe you've been lying awake for a little bit, but you've done your rest. You're good to go.
I wake up. I tiptoe out of the room because I can see everyone's very, very sleepy quietly. And I come out to Nana. Oh, good morning, Nana. How are you?
Oh, good morning, Orby. How are you? I'm fine. I'm just in like by this time I feel like the curry's sort of been saved and I'm like super proud of that. So proud of that I sort of forget how terrible I was on the watch. So I'm just telling him all about how, how to reheat a curry properly, I guess. And he
Because
doesn't care.
it's still a convenient discovery.
Yes, very very convenient. And I mentioned as well. I was like, "Oh, well, it comes to mind that perhaps I shouldn't take tomorrow's watch because I can't see over the snowbanks."
Why did you not wake anyone else up, Nana, if you couldn't see?
You need your rest.
Wait.
I needed to help the curry. I would have been up anyway. It was fine. And she's just making all these excuses
I
for like
didn't
why she
want to
didn't wake anyone
bother
up.
anyone.
She just really didn't want to like. She didn't even notice at the point. But then like in the morning, she kind of realized that like, oh yeah, that could have been real bad.
I think how much curry is left, and I want to get a bowl in before anyone else does.
Well,
very sneaky.
considering a ration is considered enough food for a day, so I definitely say there's enough for breakfast.
Sweet.
Yay. Okay, cool.
I'll tell you, curry for breakfast is actually pretty good. So,
Right?
Yeah,
Like, I would
reckon,
happily
yeah.
Curry
do
gets
that.
better the longer it's in a pot.
Mm.
Right? It's gonna be a little spicier this morning, I think.
It's gonna be. It's also probably gonna be a bit thicker. It's reduced overnight.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's gonna be really
Frickin'
hearty.
Spicy.
Breakfast for champions.
Mm.
I, after having a few bites of this, I just go, oh, Nana. Oh my lord. I walk into the tent hoping that the smell from the curry would just wake everyone up to be very hungry and in the mood for curry. And so I'm there just eating, even slurping the thickness just to try it.
Oh, you're making me hungry in real life.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all
I
this
honestly, I want to eat like stew tonight, like a really spicy stew.
Right.
I've opened up an extra tab and put in their breakfast curry, so it's really like
Chat's getting curry
Sad
fever
thing.
as well.
Oh, God.
Oh, nice.
Breakfast curry?
yeah, apparently it's a thing with like a poached egg on top.
Oh.
That makes
So
me think of shakshuka, not to derail this too much.
I love
Oh,
shakshuka.
no.
Oh,
but
we're,
it's
we've,
goodness,
we've
yeah.
derailed. We are, as a train goes.
Off the-
Oh my god.
Sorry, back on track. Back on track.
Anyway.
Back on
Anyway.
track.
So I'm eating away, I'm noticing no one's kind of stirring. So I'm now with the spoon trying to ting as I'm scooping up
with
Your
all
little
this
canteen
Yeah.
kit, like your spork on the side of your metal bowl,
Yeah.
like ding.
Yes.
all this noise is like Rudy. So when Rudy sleeps, I don't think anyone's noticed yet, but he has like little like gloves he puts his hands in, and he
Oh
Oh
sort
my
of,
god,
like,
of course he does.
he kind of
yes.
hides them under his body because he doesn't want anyone like getting near his hands, right?
Yeah,
so
socks
after
for his foot hands. right?
exactly socks for his foot hands. That's right. That's right.
I hate that so
God damn it! Can't believe I did that.
Retoping.
So I mean, yeah. So after hearing these noises and he knows it's Arthur. He knows it's Arthur. He's like kind of sort of half awake. All that makes him do is like roll over more and like hug his hands a little bit more because he just doesn't want to deal with Arthur this early in the morning. Although the curry does smell really really nice.
After the tent, I guess I'll leave the tent and go get myself another bowl.
Oh no, this is definitely waking up or Das Goose. He runs out. He's like, Evil Cloud! Where is Evil Cloud?
And you look up, and,
oh my
and
god,
the
yes.
sky is the sky for now looks pretty clear.
Evil cloud.
So Gerald was like sleeping
That
pretty
wakes-
well before someone shouted "evil
Evil
cloud,"
cloud. Yes.
and you just hear this from inside the tent. You see this like head stick out of the tent with like the hat sort of like on sideways, wild-eyed looking at evil clouds. Where's these evil clouds? Dust Goose, what? Somebody! And he's just like sort of sees that everyone's actually pretty calm except for Dust Goose, and he's sort of like,
Oh, the sky is
And
clear.
you look up, and there's no clouds. It's just
"There's no clouds."
We have no clouds. We're good. No evil clouds. Let's see.
So
And yeah. I feel like Geralt has Geralt. No, we're not. This is not The Witcher. Gerald has stuck his
Geralt.
face out, and Nana's like been ready with the curry, like, one of those.
Just ready.
Like Nana's just like waiting there, like, here you go.
You're like,
After decides to
Gerald's
grab
sort of withdrawn.
grabs another bowl, goes in and sits right at front of Rudy Magic Hands, and gets a spoon. And
But
goes,
Rudy's up now. He heard Dust Goose scream "Evil Cloud." He's up
He's
and
awake.
he's got his like his hand socks and he's like, where? Wait,
What color? Wait, what color are your hand socks?
oh, purple.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Purple.
Yeah,
Purple.
yeah,
Yeah.
good.
And
any-
honestly,
stripes?
anyone who's not slept with their gloves on, your like the skin on your hand is like it's like cracked, and you've got some, like frost sores.
Damn straight.
Ah.
Rudy takes good care of his hands. Oh.
Rudy, you got some more of that olive oil massage oil?
Oh yeah,
I
Nana.
think Dust Goose hands probably made it better than the others because of like they're probably, I'm assuming they're calloused and have done hard work. But Gerald's and Nana's and Arthur, you probably got like starting to get like dry patches on your hands.
Like
Mm.
winter time. Gross.
Like fucking
Hate
winter
that.
time.
fucking winter time. Oh my god. All right,
Love
before I
song.
derail Josie and I talking about fucking winter time.
This morning, when I took my dog out for the morning walk, it
Oh,
was
please
negative
tell me.
12.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
-12.
Jeez.
I
little bit
feel that. I
It-
feel that in
it's
my
like-
soul.
It's like it's the kind of weather when you have to breathe with your mouth because your snot will freeze.
Yeah. Do you ever get the jelly freezing on your eyes, like the little film?
Yes.
Like, yeah, I love that.
Or like if you have a scarf and the condensation of breathing goes up and just your eyelashes just get caked in ice.
Yeah.
What?
Do you ever go outside with wet hair and then like it accidentally snaps off?
And you could kill someone with it. It's like
That
your hair
definitely
hair
never happened
doesn't
to me.
listen, your hair doesn't even
Yeah,
have
we-
to be wet. It will
we can't
freeze.
relate
It
to
will
this at
look like
all.
spun sugar.
Like the worst we get in Melbourne is like 0. That's like
Yeah, this is
legit the worst I
nothing.
think
This
I've
is
felt.
fine.
Usually get some negatives like
Those are rookie
it
numbers.
has snowed. It's just it never really stayed on the ground.
Yeah.
It just
Okay.
immediately melts.
Yeah. Josie,
yeah.
I get you. I understand that life.
It's making me scared.
It's
that
like,
I'm moving to
don't
this-
get me wrong, it's fucking beautiful, but Don't go
It's a time.
outside more than you have
You guys
to.
It's
move
a
up
time.
where I am.
I mean,
Nah.
I used to
Nah.
used to live in Queensland, Orb. I know what Queensland's like. You melt. You just
Yeah.
melt.
Anyway, you're packing up camp,
Yes.
and you're packing it all up. You're clearing up. I don't know. Do you leave the camp as it is? Do you shovel snow over? Because you haven't. No one specified about like hiding tracks or anything like that. There hasn't.
I don't think we're worried about that at this point, right?
I
No one
don't-
should be tracking us. We're tracking someone else.
Yeah. But would anyone have the instincts to like cover your tracks a little bit? I don't think Nana
No.
would.
No,
No,
you
I
I'd
have to-
say
think
if
any of us do.
anyone, it would
Even
be
Gerald.
Arthur.
That's
Arthur's-
what I was thinking.
Not very worried.
Yeah.
Arthur's not worried.
We're not. Nobody's worried about the evil cloud. Honestly, I think the
mean,
evil cloud's gonna find us regardless. So,
Gerald is
Yeah.
absolutely worried
Yeah.
about evil clouds. In fact, when he does finally emerge again from his tent, this now properly dressed, he's like immediately goes to Dusk, who's just like, "What's all this about evil clouds? What are you yelling about evil clouds for?"
Oh, I saw something last night on my watch. I saw this big thing just kind of cover the moon. It went completely dark for a moment, and then it just floated away. It went across the sky and then just disappeared after that way. I think it was just a cloud. To be fair. Nana agrees. She thinks she's a cloud. Nana, you think it was a big cloud?
Okay.
Pretending not to
looks-
hear anything.
Just like you can see he's trying not to tilt his head up to look, but his eyes are just like sort of like looking up. Anyway,
Of course,
it's like
there's
he's
no
watching
clouds
down.
now, but Duskgoose had a bad feeling. Bad feeling about that cloud.
Oh,
All right,
no.
Duskgoose, let's stop worrying poor Gerald. You know how he gets if you say things like this. Let's leave him alone.
But you
Rudy,
pack
what if there is a
everything up.
evil cloud coming after us.
Then Gerald, what have we done to every other evil cloud that's come after us?
What if I
We have a
can't?
history of
What if I
evil
can't
clouds.
burn it or something?
We'll find
You
a
don't
way
know.
to
You
You
get
probably
it.
can't. Clouds are made of rain, Nana.
Nana, not helping.
Imagine-
Nana, that is not helping.
Imagine the trauma of only picking fire spells and then meeting fire immune creatures. Gerald is not having a good time.
Gerald is like, I can't keep relying on Eldritch Blast.
Just crying. I don't want to have to pick agonizing blast. I want other invocations.
I can't keep
Uh,
having prestidigitation. It's not a fighting spell.
It's all right. I can shatter things now.
Ooh.
Oh, it's true. And you can make a
Shit,
tiny house
yeah,
almost.
mortar
so.
strike things.
Mm.
Just
Almost.
kadoof. Shatter is scary, honestly.
Mm.
Very nice.
Especially on like what is it? Tempest clerics, where they can just be like, I do max damage,
Oh,
like automatic max damage on shatter
Yeah,
is insane.
Nice.
But yeah, you pack up and everything's packed up except Nana, who's struggling to get her cauldron back into her tote bag
Literally just about to say, I'm still like shoving it in there. Yeah.
because it's like just fits and you can't rush it over or you're like risk ripping the bag. You have to like
yeah, you don't want to
shi-
do that.
shimmy it in at the exact angle.
Nana, do you get like a few of us to hold the bag open for you so you can like sort of slot the cauldron in, or?
Yes and no. I never ask for it, but at a certain point, I think it's become routine for you guys to be like, oh, where's Nana? It's that time.
it's
And you
cold
kind of
time
just
again.
do it.
Mm.
And
I
Nana's
imagine
like,
Dusk-
doesn't need the help.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
I
yeah,
imagine
like, you
Dusk
guys
is-
are like, oh,
Sorry,
but then everyone will
Duskgoose?
push it away and just be like, no, don't touch the bag. You're
Yeah,
working."
no, Duskgoose can't. No.
yeah, yeah. I feel like it's probably like Rudy that comes on over and like sort of helps. Some of the humans or the elves. Maybe
Yeah.
not the big
Gerald
the
would
big
try and
boy
help.
humans.
I don't know how useful he would be, but he'd definitely try and help Nana.
I can imagine Gerald's like sort of hovers around going, no, just a little bit. Yep, no,
Yeah.
and then it comes around
Honestly,
the other side,
that's
so-
probably it. It's
Rotate
it's
your
Orby
arms to the
and
right
Rudy
there.
actually doing it, and then
Yep.
Gerald just kind of like fluffing around, and Nana actually pushing, and Duskgoose just going, help, but he just can't.
Yeah.
Daskus wants help.
Do we want to remind Duskus of the first bag of holding Nana had? Because that's why Duskus doesn't help anymore.
Oh my gosh, I got an inspiration point.
Hey!
Yay! Thanks, chat. Just wanted to let you know before I forget to tell you, because
Yeah.
yay.
Okay.
Yes,
Make sure you
I have
boop it-
a spy on the inside telling me whenever anyone
Oh,
gets their inspiration
does it
point.
start with the G?
Yeah.
Gudetoma?
I don't know. It is a Swedish person would pronounce it gu.
Gudetoma?
That could be
Is it a
anyone.
Goo?
Could be
Yeah.
anyone.
Could be one. I don't even know.
Who knows?
I have a couple
Who
of
knows?
people in chat start with a G.
Cuddly, make sure
I
you
got
tick it
spies.
on your
Gouda says
Yeah,
being
in your
outed
character
like
sheet,
this.
in your character sheet, Cuddly, there's an actual slot that's
There's a
called
box to tick
inspiration.
for it.
I want you to
Mm.
click
Oh,
it.
At
oh,
the
yes,
top.
yes, yes,
At
yes,
the
yes,
top.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
at the top.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
inspiration button.
So
I
close to
see it.
inspiration.
I'm so...
I
Yeah, I got it.
Are you, huh?
Yes.
Oh.
And so the idea is you can only gain inspiration once per session, but if you still have inspiration at the end of today, you get to keep it until next session, but you can still activate the challenge, and if you lose your inspiration, you could regain it, but only
Ah.
gain it once per session.
Cool.
Okay, so you could, like, use one and then gain one kind of thing. Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Cool, I love it, I love
I
it.
just don't want it to be able to like spam.
Yeah, that
that
would
makes
suck,
sense.
all
yeah.
the time.
I mean, the character sheet's good because it just lets you toggle it on or off. It doesn't let you
Yeah.
add multiple numbers, so
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah.
In
Cool.
in Pathfinder Second Edition, you can have like up to 3,
Oh.
Yeah, I
and
can
then
see
you
three
can you
being
can
okay,
you can
but-
spend you can
yeah.
spend various amounts to do different things.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, but you
Shall we
pack it up
press on?
and you start moving. I would like to designate the marching order. How do you how is Arthur Orblet doing the horsey again?
Ooh, your thighs, Orb. Ooh.
But Do you want to walk? Is everyone walking behind you then? Because you could use the horse to plow the snow, and everyone
Yeah.
else could just be
Yeah,
walking
that
behind.
might make most sense, yeah.
So I'm not riding legs spread. I'm gonna ride legs
A side
together
My
on a
saddle, love that.
side.
Are you like lying down with your hand on your like all seductive and everything?
You know he
like,
is.
Just,
yeah.
and just gupping up with the horse.
Yeah.
That's literally where I was going with that.
Yeah, I thought you were. I
He's
thought you were.
probably
Of course you
facing
were.
backwards as well, so he can look at us
Yeah.
while he does it.
Honestly, you probably could like unroll your bedroll on top of the horse. to sit
Josie,
more
why are you giving him
comfortably.
ideas? Oh my god.
No,
Oh,
like
true.
to sit on as like
Yeah.
a blanket.
Oh,
over
okay.
the
It does make sense because like you generally do want some sort of cushioning between
You do want the cushion.
I do that,
For-
but I
for-
do the whole line back.
Yeah,
Seeing what you guys walk as I
Yeah.
go.
And as you summon the horse, it kind of like nudges you with the head as it starts moving.
Aww.
See,
I-
now,
Cute.
the real question is here, guys. How did he get the rose in his mouth? Where did that come from? What? How? How does he have that?
And Nana's like thinking like, did I have roses in my bag?
That is
Wondering
just,
about that.
that is just hiding, just hiding
Hiding
away.
the
Like
rest of the-
there's a rose petals coming out of your sleeves, and you're just trying to stuff them back in.
And I don't know, like the eyebrows.
Yeah. Nana gave. Wait. I mean, she had a carrot for the
Spoon.
horse. I don't know if it. I don't know
Carrot.
if it eats carrots though. It's kind of a magic
could
creature.
try.
I
You
can
could
try. Can I try? I'd like to try and give it a carrot.
It definitely takes the carrot.
Yes.
Even though it is a spectral creature, but it can still eat. It's still like there because you can sit on it. It's got a physical body.
Right. So Nana's like, you didn't have breakfast yet, and it's just like, oh, okay.
It just gladly snacks on the carrot and then turns back around and starts trudging through the snow.
Daskus has a very important question.
Yes.
Whose turn now to have a piggyback ride?
Ooh.
Who's going on Daskus' shoulders?
Must be Rudy.
Nah,
Rudy.
Rudy's good. Rudy's good.
Anna, would you like to take your spot back up on the shoulders?
Gerald's not doing it.
Gerald, he's sort of like He's looking around to see whether anyone else takes it ahead of him.
But you do hear the whisper. Well, if you're offer, why